Although it is extremely difficult for humans to survive in the planet's coldest climates, some courageous explorers and scientists have succeeded in doing so. Most of the places below are too hot or cold for regular thermometers to work. Your skin would freeze in minutes if it were exposed, and the breath you exhale would cause the droplets to crystallize. As your mother might say, you'll need a coat. Many of these sites are also centers of important and cutting-edge research. Success in the disciplines of extreme biomedicine, geology, astronomy, and climate research has been cultivated by these unfriendly conditions. Now grab a warm cup of coffee and explore the world's top 10 most bone-chilling places on the planet. 10th position. Snag is a remote village in the bowl-shaped valley of Yukon, Canada. It is home to an abandoned village. It was there that a record low temperature was set in the 1940s during an odd winter. The extreme cold, according to the locals, would cause their breath to freeze in mid-air when they exhaled, causing white dust to fall to the ground. More bizarrely, they found that the cold, dense air carried sounds much farther, so voices could be heard miles from their source. Ninth place. The British North Greenland expedition established the research station in 1952, which was initially reached on dog sledges before military aircraft dropped supplies and instruments for a team of explorers and scientists to use. At the time, the temperature taken in 1954 was the coldest ever recorded in the Northern Hemisphere. The expedition conducted extensive geology, seismology, physiology, and glaciology research. The name of the station contrasts to the former British South Ice Station in Antarctica. Number 8. Oymyakon, where is a rural locality in Russia. We'd love to hear estate agents try to sell this corner of rural Russia, which is sometimes referred to as the coldest permanently inhabited settlement on Earth. It has a population of less than 1,000 people and is located between two valleys, which trap cold winds between them, exacerbating the conditions. Local schools, which are apparently frozen throughout the winter, only close when temperatures fall below 55 degrees Celsius. Rank 7th is Klinck Research Station. In Greenland, the largest island in the world, is sparsely populated, owing to a gigantic ice sheet that covers much of its land. Setting up weather stations in this inhospitable climate involves intrepid scientists traversing the terrain on snowmobiles with their instruments in tow. Worth it, though. As well as vital climate science, these stations have recorded some of the most extreme conditions in the Northern Hemisphere. The Klinck Research Station sits close to the highest point on the ice sheet, exposed to the worst of the dry, cold continental climate. 6. Verkhoyansk. This Russian town of around 1,000 people is located within the Arctic Circle and is considered the northern pole of cold, where the coldest temperatures in the Northern Hemisphere have ever been recorded. Its distinct climate is caused by the Siberian High, a region of cold, dense air. Temperature inversions, or pockets where temperatures actually rise with altitude, are common in the area. Incredibly, summer temperatures in Verkhoyansk regularly exceed 30 degrees. The city has some of the greatest temperature swings between winter and summer anywhere on Earth. And we believe the UK is malleable. Denali in Alaska ranked 5th, the highest mountain peak in North America, towering more than 6,000 meters above sea level, is a spectacular and imposing sight. It's also a climber's paradise, but if you're planning an ascent, you'll need an exceptional base layer. In 2003, a weather station near the summit recorded the coldest temperature ever recorded in the United States, 73.8 degrees Celsius. The US government changed Mount McKinley's official name to Denali, which is the name used by the Yukon people who live in the area around the mountain. Dome Argus, located on the Antarctic Plateau, ranks fourth on this list. How far can we sink? Scientists believe we will find out at this location. A throne-stealing reading has not yet been made at Dome Argus, which is close to the current record holder, Dome Fuji, but researchers speculate that a nearby ridge is home to the coldest natural conditions on Earth. A team from the University of Colorado at Boulder used infrared mapping technology to identify regions in eastern Antarctica where temperatures could fall below 90 degrees Celsius in 2000 OT. These occur in shallow topographic depressions near the highest point of the ice sheet at elevations ranging from 3,800 to 4,050 meters, and Dome Argus is a prime candidate. The Amundsen-Scott South Pole Station in Antarctica is ranked third. The people who live and work at the Amundsen-Scott South Pole Station only see one sunrise and one sunset per year, so it's no surprise that the station has experienced some of the coldest temperatures ever recorded. The station is located near 3,000 meters above sea level on the Antarctic Plateau. Even in the summer, temperatures rarely rise above 12 degrees Celsius. The station has been continuously occupied since the United States established the first base here in 1956, and the average population today is around 150 people. Scientists at the station work on a variety of projects, including neutrino research, biomedical research, and observations of the cosmic microwave background with the South Pole Telescope. Number 2. Vostok Research Station, Antarctica.
Hello once again from Vostok Station.
On Earth is
right now I'm standing near the station's runway.
In the month of December, the Vostok Research Station in Antarctica
The weather is
more
beautiful.
than 22 hours of sunlight hours. Conversely, in the polar night, there are precisely 0 hours of sunlight, and Vostok records the lowest mean annual temperature of any weather station on the planet. The station was established by the Soviet Union in 1957 and is the site of fascinating research. As well as ice cores and magantronomy, scientists have penetrated Lake Vostok, a huge subglacial lake hidden beneath the ice. There, they discovered an ecosystem of microbes and multicellular organisms that was previously cut off from the rest of the world. Finally, the coldest spot is Dome Fuji in Antarctica. The Landsat 8 satellite pointed its instruments at a high ridge on the East Antarctic ice sheet in 2010 and confirmed what scientists had predicted about the local climate. It was cold. It's extremely cold. This dry, cold desert was declared the coldest place on Earth, with a reading of 92.3 degrees Celsius, breaking the previous record at the Vostok Station, sea above, which had stood since 1983. Despite temperatures rarely exceeding 30 degrees Celsius, humans have discovered ways to live and work in the region. The nearby Dome Fuji station opened in 1995, and ice cores drilled in the area provide a window into 720,000 years of paleoclimatic history. Thank you for your consideration and time. If you enjoyed this video, please support us by liking and subscribing to our channel, 1010. Thank you for your consideration and time.